Okay, welcome back once again. This time we're going to be playing Medusa during the A to Z God Guide. As you can see, Medusa's pretty new to the game still, and I've still not mastered her. So you're going to get to see me technically learning to play her at the same time as showing off her skills and what you should be looking to do with her. Kit-wise, she's quite burst-heavy in terms of her damage, but she still plays like every other hunter for the most part. You're still looking for farm and for itemization to get yourself going for the most part. Great ultimate in terms of team fight potential and also 1v1 potential. She's got a little bit of everything, honestly, is how I feel about her at the moment. I'm going to go for a standard build this game, nothing too crazy, as we talk through her abilities and how they exactly work. Now, her passive, Sidewinder. Sidewinder Medusa suffers... Oh, let's just take that away so people stop messaging me. Sidewinder Medusa suffers no movement penalty when strafing and half of the movement penalty go out. So you can see I'm walking forwards and I'm going to press A and press D, and you can see I'm moving exactly the same speed the whole time. Only when you go backwards, it's a little bit slower than a normal person going backwards. So you can abuse that for good mobility during team fights. If you've got like sprint or say haste and fatalis, I'm not going to sort of go tight to get haste and fatalis though, but you might. You actually move at a quicker speed during combat too, so you can position yourself quite quickly instead of just running forwards. First ability, Viper Shot. Medusa shoots out a bow. Now what this does, it makes your next 3 auto attacks deal attack speed. So you get additional attack speed and apply a small debuff dot onto them as well. It does a little bit of damage for the next few seconds. It's not a bad ability, you'll be maxing it seconds still for the most part. It does go up in terms of cost and you get more attack speed from it as well. And it also applies obviously the base damage as well, so you can abuse that for dealing quick damage off. If you don't use all the shots of it, the other 2 will remain, so you can proc it early and hold it. It doesn't go on cooldown or anything like that until you've used the shots. Second ability is Acid Spray. This is your bread and butter ability. It's basically an AoE nuke. Now when it hits something, it will spread behind it. You'll see when it's about to hit something on the icon here that it will change into a spread behind, and it deals good AoE damage. This is your wave clear ability for the most part. It never really clears the minions outright unless you get really far ahead, but you'll see here once this hits, it splits off behind them as well and deals pretty good damage. So I'm just going to bring this buff down here. Your third ability is a little dash that moves you very, very quickly in a direction. Deals decent damage as well. But for the most part, you're going to be looking to put points into your 1. We're in against a Ul and Bacchus. I might just take my 3 here for the start for safety. I don't know why I hit level 5 so quick. I think Ymir didn't get experience. You see the poke that I get onto the 2, and also it hit them in the back line here. Now with your 3, you can see it also reduces healing by up to 50% for 3 seconds if you do engage them. If you hit someone with them, it'll be a small little stun for like 0.1 but you can use it for mobility to disengage as well. See how I poke them at the same time. Continue farming up. I could have taken a 1 here, but it's safer not to.
Enemy missing right. Be careful.
You can see me pop my 1 there as well. Now with my 1, I did the additional damage, got a bit more attack speed to fire my shots a little bit quicker. Didn't use the combo very, very well then, but you may have played that pretty well for the most part. Continuing to just farm up. Now the last ability to talk about is going to be her ultimate as well, Petrify. What this does is a nice nuke damage that if they're facing towards you, it'll stun them. And if they're facing away from you, they'll get slowed and deal damage to them as well. Just watching my mana here for the most part. Now it's got a little bit of a wind up on it, which is good, but you can deal a lot of damage with this, and in a team fight when they're all facing away, facing towards you, you can really cause some issues for them. See the poke we can get off there as well. Just got to juke the axe out.
You radiate good stuff.
Good poke damage.
Enemy missing middle. Careful left. Middle. Careful. Enemy missing left. Fine.
So, all the same old story as every single hunter. You're looking for farm in the laning phase. Just watch your mana a little bit with her, because if you do spam your abilities, you can run out quite quickly. You can see that I'm not going to use my 2 again on this wave. I'm just going to look to bring it down. With this now with my ultimate, I'll show you the cone effect that you can get from this as well. There's the sort of cone. It's got a long range on it, as you can see. It's the same distance as your 2 for actually hitting something. But if it hits, it'll deal a lot of damage, stun them in place, root them, sorry, freeze them so they actually don't have anything to do. I'm going to rotate to this fight, actually. I should have got the kill there, but I didn't.
Enemy missing. Be careful.
I should have got that kill with the auto attacks, but I was pretty bad at hitting them, honestly. I used my 3 to close the gap when I didn't really need to. I guess I did. It wouldn't have been easier to kill him otherwise. Gotta watch this axe. Oh, it's to get a poke on them as well. For the most part. You have to go back to base. Oops, eating free poke for no reason. And you can see that little whip at the end. If you do connect with them when you're charging in, it will hit them and stun them for a small second and give them the healing debuff. It will also catch onto creeps as well, so be very, very careful about that you don't actually hit a creep by mistake. At least I think that's the case. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm still not mastered this god yet, so I don't know the whole ins and outs. When in a team fight, she can deal out a lot of damage. She's very burst heavy, in fairness. Her sustained damage can be quite good, though. Just like every other hunter, she's still in the late game going to be prioritizing using her auto attacks for damage other than doing anything else. So with Devour's Gauntlets online now, I'm just going to start stacking. Itemization builds can always change, remember that? So, just gonna keep on farming and looking for rotations when I can. So I'm still back to my 2, and then I've been putting points into my 1. You can see with your 3 as well, it doesn't lower the cooldown of it, so it stays the same anyway. Make sure you poke as much as you can as well, though.
Sorry.
My land abilities will be pretty good at this game. I baited myself into a very, very bad fight that time. I will learn to look at my minimap before I engage. Silly Hindu is silly, and I deserve to pay the iron price for that mistake. I could have actually just ulted earlier than I did. He was actually baiting me in. Did a very good job of it. But this time round, I will be prepared. I will be prepared because I'll get beads this time as well. All in potential is pretty strong on her as well, as you can see. If you could actually get it all, though, obviously it was one of the best, to be honest, all-round hunters to go up against. I just misplayed that, honestly. I didn't need to fight that. Just fancied fighting it. So probably not the best idea when we're in A to Z guide of learning the god and showing you guys how to sort of play it. You don't want to do that. That's example 1. Step 1, look at your minimap. If you don't look at your minimap, you're going to have a bad time. Well, Goon Squad is coming. I'm actually going to bead that because I need to get rid of that slow. Everybody seems to be rotating over. 4-man Goon Squad, boys. That's how we deal with that. I did use my beads then, I didn't really want to, but if I kept that slow on me, I probably would have died quite quickly. Not done the Gold Fury just yet. No, they've gone back to mid. Okay.
Cancel that.
Just gonna go back to farming them. Let's not get picked. I didn't really want to use those beads, but I wanted to immune the slow. I really needed to.
I'll gank right lane. Careful.
Well, every time stuff like this happens, people keep turning up. It's definitely a Goon Squad game, this one.
Killing spree.
I can't really chase after that because they're all in the jungle here. I'm just going to sit and farm instead, I guess. Not a good engagement again from me. I can't really help but to go through with my health situation here. I've got enough mana to farm this next wave though. Just going to watch myself. On these rotations, I'm going to have to buy wards, I think.
Completed.
Thank you all for clearing the wave. It means I don't miss these minions.
No problem.
Trying to lane freeze for some unknown reason. I popped my one there to actually try and get
Be right back.
the burst damage off on all the creeps, but it didn't really work out.
I'll make them feel pain.
Falling back.
Now, as you can see with the one as well, it still shows that I've got one shot available in this by the little glow around you here. So as soon as I pop that, you see it'll go on cooldown, and then the cooldown starts from there. So it doesn't actually start from the moment you use it, the cooldown, it starts from the moment it ends. Otherwise it'd be a bit strong if it starts from the moment it begins, because you're not even using it to begin with. It's a bit of a rough game for us right now. I messed up in my lane, honestly, but I'm not out of the game just yet.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
I actually used my 2 there just in case. A good friend. So pick up 1. I'm not going to find the other guy though. I wanted to make sure we got all out of that fight. Bacchus was definitely the preferred kill target, but
Double kill. An ally has
a crazy fight in the jungle here. And if he keeps laughing like that, he's gonna have a bad time. So yeah, that's what laughs do. Don't get you anything. Am I getting rotated on?
Okay.
be careful right. No. Please.
Where is he? Let's just mute him now. Don't want to listen to him laughing when he's dying. Only idiots laugh when they die. Now, I could have rotated to that Zhang fight a little bit earlier than I did. I would decide to push up the wave first of all, though. Stacks are very, very important to hunters for the most part, especially when this game that I'm playing, Devour's Gauntlets, did just get changed as well, so we're a little bit different compared to what they were.
I'm building stacks. Enemies in middle lane. Careful.
He's choosing to trade with me, and I'm not sure why. Just taking a necessary poke for no reason there. Gotta watch out for Bacchus coming in. Oh, there's Goobis, that's why.
An enemy has been slain. Enemies incoming! Gank left me. Down. On my way. An enemy has been slain.
Didn't play that perfectly. We still get a double kill off it. And not bad stuff. I can actually pressure the tower here as well.
An enemy.
Well, there's not really many minions here though.
Attack middle lane.
You can see with my ultimate there, I could go aggressive. It gives you immunity when you're casting it as well. So I didn't get stunned by the Bacchus burp was one thing. I was hoping they would go re-aggressive thinking I was going to get stunned. Now you can see the one doesn't actually apply to towers. It doesn't do a dot damage to the towers. But what it does do is allow my attacks to be fired quicker. Which is what I used it for there. Back to base one more time. Continue working on items some more. Should we be greedy? Let's be greedy. I bought this one and never placed it. Scumbag Hindu. Scumbag Hindu. Oh, 2-1-3. Not the worst score in the game. Could have been a little bit better.
Be careful left. Enemy missing left. Be careful middle. Enemy missing left.
I'm not going to get to mid lane in time. Warn him about you coming now.
Place. Gank middle lane. Attack! Attack!
That's not the best wall in the world.
Killing spree.
I don't want to hit that lifesteal. Should still die here.
Attack with gold fury.
Oh, that blink was hype.
Okay,
He's still going to die though.
that's too bad.
I don't know why they're all a bit too crazy, these boys. Rip.
On my way.
Disengage before I get too picked up, but Kraken's coming in too. Oh, I got mid-harpies too there, I think.
An enemy.
Bit of a crazy fight going on between the boys.
Gank.
I'm just going
On
to base.
my
It's
way.
not worth
Double
me
kill.
sticking around there.
An enemy has been slain.
Attack the gold fury.
Attack with gold fury. Attack the gold fury.
Now you can see me using my 3 aggressively there to try and land the stun. I didn't land it quite a lot of the times there, but if I can land it, it's going to cause a little bit of an issue for them to have to deal with. It's not a proper stun, honestly. It's just a moment, half a second, just to buy my team some time, reposition myself, and also apply the healing debuff could be very useful too. Obviously on minions, you can abuse the whole situation of... We're looking for a fight here, we shouldn't be. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Considering that Poseidon didn't have a good start to the game, it's working out okay right now.
Your right tower is under attack.
Damn, these buffs are not sticky. Need to watch myself here going to this lane actually. Axe is going there for now, I can clear this wave out quickly then.
Yes.
So you don't need to do anything too adventurous on Medusa. She's not got a lot of stances. Basically use 2 for wave clear, auto attacks down, proc Q1 if you want the attack speed buff, and to apply a dot that can cause a few problems for them. Obviously for the attack speed more than anything else is what you're really using it for, the dot damage, not the highest, I mean 30 extra damage if you hit 3 targets, so it's 90 damage. Tick 3 times though, can add up a little bit, can add up a little bit.
Attack.
You can see in this position now that I'm actually going to hold on to
Enemy missing left.
my abilities. Unless I really want to wait play. I've seen all in mid, so I'm going to push now. I was hoping he would stay in lane so I can fight him. destruction.
Has destroyed our left enemy tower. An ally has been slain.
Attack middle lane. Hold still.
Didn't play that perfectly, but I set up 2 kills. Fine. Bad mistakes from me diving that tower then. Never mind. I should have landed the abilities a little bit better. I 3'd back into the tower. Hou-Yi played that pretty well, honestly, consider him. It was more my mistake than Hou-Yi's good play, though, let's be honest. We all can see that during the game.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has left the game. Oops.
It appears the laugh-spamming Zhong Kui has given up on life now. He's not finding it as fun as he once was.
Jungle buff.
That's a shame.
Okay. I'm building stacks. An enemy has been slain.
I should really be leaving lane now, but there's no reason to for the time being. With how the game's going, my team's doing fine. I should push this out.
Enemy missing left.
Keep warning that they're missing.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
If I keep putting pressure on this lane, it forces somebody to come over to defend, so we can do Fire Giant
Rampage.
on the right.
An enemy has been slain.
Should be able to get Phoenix here, I think. But everyone's on that side, so clear this out quick. So this is a little look at Medusa, as you can see. It wasn't the greatest performance from me, but you can see mistakes that you can make with this god. As well as what you can abuse. There we go. I mistimed my ultimate just a little bit then. If I would have timed it a little bit better, I probably would have killed him here. Oh, and I missed my 2.
The kid is unstoppable.
Could have got Phoenix at a minute though. There's the burst damage you can see ticking away on him now once they all hit. Should be able to get the Phoenix in. No, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm going to stick though. Why not?
Back to Gold Fury.
I'm going to back on out. Before the boy Bacchus turns up.
On my way.
You can do gold here now. I've got a lot of pressure on that left hand side. Unfortunately that Phoenix will regen. It's quite a slow game, this. It's not a very exciting one to really do. Well, at least we've not played it terribly. Could have got a couple more kills, I guess, but
An enemy has been slain.
Attack,
Attack
left
Fire
lane.
Giant. Attack left lane. Okay.
Attack left lane. Woohoo!
we get left lane, we can go straight for Fire Giant after it.
Rampage.
No. Watch out. Thanks. Your team has destroyed
Just saved his life. That's going to be the end of the game. That's a little look at Medusa. It wasn't the greatest Medusa game in the world, but it was most certainly one to have a little look at their abilities and how you actually play him. Play him, play her!